Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodaloo 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 doo. Subscribe. Let's do a random ranking today. Let's go to this movie collection behind me, pick out 3 movies at random, and then rank them from most favorite to least favorite based off of the criteria that sort of comes from the movies that were picked. So it could be nostalgia, it could be some of the actors in it, the director. I mean, really anything. How good I think the movie is, or maybe like how, like, do I think it's like the best film or is it a favorite film, sort of thing. So let's pick one from down here, and then let's pick one from. Whoops. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's just go back here, and then maybe something right here. We got to make sure I've seen all of these. If I haven't seen one, we got to replace it. Seen it, seen it, seen it. Okay, here we go. Starting with Pancakes! Cabin Fever. This movie was had some really gross out moments in it, and I always liked that. I've pulled this one out before for a random ranking, and what I really love about it is this cover art right here. Do you see the skull? Eyes, nose, teeth and stuff. I think that's great. That's a nice work of art right there. I dig that. But yeah, I like this. I always thought it was weird that Ryder Strong was in it because I knew him from Boy Meets World, and then seeing him in this, and he was just kind of a little more clean cut, and it was just kind of like, what is this? I thought that was weird. But I always think of the pancake scene. Next, we have Critters. I think now I've seen this a couple times, and I remember it as a kid. Also, I remember in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Raphael sees Critters, but I think he maybe saw the sequel, one of the sequels, I can't remember which. You'll see him walk out and he's like, where did they come up with this stuff? Was that a good impression? I thought it started out good and then it got bad. Where did they come up? No, I can't do it. But, you know, this is, look at that. Siskel and Ebert gave it 2 thumbs up. Wow. They really dug this. I gotta watch the review on this. Their review. Like, I'm just curious why they would like it so much. But yeah, what am I trying to remember from this? I think the tone is a little odd. Like, sometimes it's taking itself pretty seriously, and other times it's not, but it's alright. Next, we have The Blind Side. This was, so Sandra Bullock won Best Actress for this, and this was nominated for Best Picture. And I always thought that was so weird because there's this moment when the family is getting a family photo taken, right? And then it's like this, like, PowerPoint effect happens where, like, the picture, I think, is like taken, you hear the picture, and then like the picture like goes woo 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 woo, and then like you see it on the screen as like a Christmas card or something. It's like Happy Holidays, and I was like, what? This is in a Best Picture nominated film? It just seemed so Hallmarky, so yeah, Hallmark Channel type stuff. Lifetime. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for that yawn. So yeah, that's always kind of baffled me. But, you know, it's a feel-good type story, so I get that. Plus, you know, I think Sandra Bullock, maybe the movie itself was riding Sandra Bullock's coattails in that, you know, it was like time to recognize her because she's, you know, done so much in the 90s, like dominated the 90s, and wide range, like very 90s style films, sci-fi, Demolition Man, comedy. I think maybe it was the same year she did that movie All About Steve, where she is, I think the people don't like the movie, but she goes all out. And I think I heard her say once, it's like, why can't I be like Jim Carrey. And I was like, yeah, why can't you be? So, I don't know, I thought that was cool. I like Sandra Bullock a lot. Okay, how are we going to rank these? You know, I just don't think I have the affection for Critters that a lot of people do. But do I want to put it that low? I'm happy for Sandra Bullock to have an Oscar nomination, but I feel like Cabin Fever is number one. It's just a horror film, you know, that I do like to watch. You know, I like to rewatch it. Critters, I'm less interested in rewatching Critters. But it's not like I love Cabin Fever. This is just kind of a nice little tale, nice little story based on a true story. I don't know. Where's my passion here? Where's my passion? You know what? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go Cabin Fever number one, then The Blind Side because of Sandra Bullock, and I just like that she was honored with an Oscar. I usually like, I can't remember who else was nominated, but you know, I'm one that doesn't like a legacy Oscar. If you're going to do a legacy Oscar, do it with an honorary one, not a competitive one. But at the same time, I'm happy Sandra Bullock has an Oscar, so I'm gonna put this as number two, and then Critters I'm just gonna put at number three because I just don't, I don't know. The aliens though, that they're like the humanoid aliens, those guys are kind of funny. Now that I'm thinking about it, Critters is pretty good. I was just having a tough time remembering what I dug about it. But also it's just kind of like the atomic age like stuff, you know, like there's a sense of like original Blob to it, and Them, and you know, movies like that, The Fly. Okay, but I think I'm going to stick with this. I think I'm going to go Cabin Fever, then The Blind Side, because just, you know, a nice little Sandra Bullock nod there, and then go with Critters at the end. But yeah, I think this is my ranking. My question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.